Hey, welcome back guys to part 27. Only 3 more parts to go. Yeah, so Thursday should be finishing up and we can crack on with something else. So from the Reacher, we're just going to fly up in the air, go north slightly, and you'll find this clearing with all these kind of like dead trees around it. In the southeast corner of this clearing is Lost Gestro. There she is, number 8 of 9. So make sure you talk that Gestro, send him to camp, and then a little bit more to the north you'll find another merchant. We're going to buy curly, short white, and the double braids haircut from him. Next up, head over to the beach slightly to the northeast to find another pictose. It's actually inside this paint spike. This is a critical break pictose, so make sure you grab that one. Next up, you want to head east over to a small island in the sea with red trees on it. Just near the portal you find a merchant. Yes, Ruby. Talk with him and buy the record and the outfit. Yes, make sure you buy the record from him. Of course, they are needed for trophies. Outfits not much, but records they are all needed. So yes, once you bought the record, linen and cotton, come into the Isle of the Eyes nearby. Very small area this. But on the left here, behind that stone mask, you'll find a colour of lumina. Company steps, and you see this contortionate remains. You're going to shoot the eye on its belly, on its chest. Yes, shoot that eye. That's 1 of 3. Drop down, spin around, and in this little cave, you'll find another one on the ceiling. Shoot that second eye on its chest. And a bit further along, you'll find a petank. You're going to push this petank enemy to the far right, where its stone is. That's it. Push it there, guys, and then engage it in battle. Yeah, so for this petank, you normally get to go first. I'm not sure why some petanks you don't get to go first. You know, sometimes it's petank goes first, sometimes it's you. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this one you get to go first. So it's going to take him out with a last chance and Stendhal. And then on the right, guys, it's the third eye, 3 of 3. And that will activate this bridge up here, so you can reach the boss. There's not really much in this area, if I'm honest. I mean, you've got a petank enemy, got a colour of lumina. And this boss, I guess, gives you some goodies. That's about it. There's nothing kind of related to trophies along here. Yeah, this boss, Chromatic Bolt Clair. We're going to skip Monoko and then just use Last Chance and Stendhal to kill him really quick. Yeah, but there'll be nothing more to do, so all you'll do then is head back to the entrance, but keep left, because that'll lead you to the path you need to go to get back to the exit. Yeah, so all I'm doing, guys, there is going through my pictose just to equip any which I need to master. Yeah, of course, party order as always. Monoko, Mael, and then Sile. Yeah, it's another very quick battle. Yeah, so it's quite a small video, this one. It's because I kind of planned out the final 4 or 5 parts of my text guide before I'd actually recorded it, and I've just kind of divided them as I was looking at the text guide. What looked like it's about 30 minutes in duration. Of course, some of them were a bit longer, or sorry, a bit shorter, should I say. But yeah, part 27 and 28 are quite short, but part 29 is back to about 30 minutes. Yeah, so I guess you do get a new weapon for Mael, which we're never going to use. So yes, like I said, keep to the left and it should take you back to the entrance. Yeah, but we do get the trophy in this one for reaching max relationship with Lune. Yeah, we complete the Painting Workshop's mystery, another trophy. Yeah, so 2 trophies to come in this one. Yeah, every video now going forward, probably going to get like a few trophies in. So yes, once you get back outside, you want to fly up to the north, guys, and enter the canvas in the sky up ahead. Yes, come inside. So in here, you're going to find like a big painting at the back. That's all you need to do here, find a big painting. And this big painting, you have to take it back to the manor, put it on the wall, and it unlocks like the gallery at the back, which you've already been in early in the story. It unlocks a gallery, and then in there, you can find a journal. Now, because we don't really pass any more manor entrances going through the remaining areas, we actually have to head back to one ourselves I mean, if I wanted to be more optimal, we would have probably come here before the Reacher, and then when we went into the Manor and the Reacher, we would have at the same time put this picture on the wall and got the other journal. But we're going to go back to Gestro Village anyway, guys, to get 20 more Lumina. So while we're in the Gestro Village, we'll just head into the Manor at the same time and get that journal entry. But yes, once back outside, like I say, make sure you got that painting. We're going to head back into Monolith now. Yes, all the way back into Monolith. Now, this is completely optional. I mean, most things not related to trophies are optional. Some things you do need anyway, so it makes you really strong. But this one, it's not going to really be helpful for anything. But if you do want to get every single pictose in the game, I believe there's 193. And we do end up with everyone at the end of this walkthrough. Yes, this is where you're going to find one of them. So you have to make your way all the way back to where you fought the boss at the end of the game. Not at the end, but when you went through the Monolith, you know when you fought the Paintress at the top. Yes, all the way back up there, there's going to be another chromatic enemy there now waiting for you. A chromatic Clair Obscur enemy. And beating him will give you the combo attack pictose. Yes, number 2, we've got combo attack 1, we've got combo attack 3, and this will give you combo attack 2. So yeah, all the way back up. It's quite a long journey, that's why I said it's completely optional. So if you don't want to come get this, just skip forward probably like 1 or 2 minutes. It's probably how long it's going to take. Yeah, so head all the way to the end, inside the Monolith. Yeah, then you head forward to the first flag. You're going to warp to the tower peak. Yeah, then you head through the boss area, into Monolith Peak, and you can just run up to where the final Paintress encounter was and fight the Clair Obscur. Yeah, so there's your first flag. Like I say, warp to the tower peak. Yep, so here we are. Head forward into the Monolith Peak and then carry on up to that enemy. And once beat the enemy, guys, we're just going to go back to the flag and walk back to the continent. So why are you doing that? Yeah, so I have begun playing Death Stranding and Onimusha 2. Yes, I have begun playing them. And yes, I think them guides are going to be coming. Good news is PS Plus Essential for June has already been announced today. Just before I start recording this, so we know already what's coming in June, and not really many good games, I think. I've done one guide for one of them, Alone in the Dark. So that's coming on PS Plus next month, Alone in the Dark. I have a platinum walkthrough for that, by the way. So if you do want to follow that for one of the PS Plus games, yes, it's already there for you to use. 3-hour platinum. It's not a great game. It's not great at all, but I guess it's a quick one, so even if you don't like it that much, it's not going to waste too much of your time. But you might enjoy it. I mean, I didn't really enjoy it as much as what I thought I would. Not to say it was a bad game, but it's not a great game either. But yeah, it'll be free on PS Plus Essential from June the 3rd. And Death Stranding will probably start going up once this finishes. And all we're going to do this enemy, guys, we're going to skip Minoko and beat him with a basic Stendhal. Yeah, so Death Stranding will probably begin on Friday. I've started on Onimusha 2, but that will not be ready until the full guide is kind of planned, because it's one of them where I need to plan out the whole thing, because something at the very end might impact something at the start, so I've got to just plan everything all at once. So Onimusha 2 will probably start going up in a few weeks, but I'm going to try to just get the game planned out, just one playthrough. I'm going to try and get that planned out before Death Stranding begins, and then I'll just make the rest of it a lot easier. But yeah, I've been quite enjoying Death Stranding, actually, getting back into it. Yeah, especially for Director's Cut. So I played the original when it first came out. I've only played the Director's Cut after 100% of the game, but it's going to be quite intriguing just see the difference between going through the whole of the Director's Cut from the start with all the new additions to it, how they can help and make Platinum more optimal and, you know, streamline a bit more, hopefully. But we'll see once the walkthrough begins. So once back outside, we're just going to come south and you get a diving spot, guys, to the north of the Serene Island. Your diving spot, colour of Lumina ×5. Carry on a bit more and you see a small clearing on the east side of that Serene Island. There's a merchant here. Yes, Piaro. Talk to Piaro and you're going to trade and buy the Serene outfit. Right, once in here, Serene's dress. Head on forward. You have to come here for Lune's side quest.
Yeah, but getting to them might be tricky.
When is it not?
Yeah, so head over to the main gate after activating the flag if you want to. Yeah, so here you need to choose first to look around. You have a good look around first, and when you can't find anything, let's play some music. Yeah, it's time to play some funky music. So that should open the door. Yeah, universal language. That's it. Once the door opens, head forward and there'll be a boss fight. So a good thing about this boss fight is it's different to the other bosses. So all the other side quests, normally for like Monolith side quests, you have to use Monolith only. For is it Minoko side quests, you have to use Minoko and Verso. But this one you can use everybody, so you don't have to mess about if you build. But yeah, it's got this massive like little rattlesnake type thing. Lissandra. So what we're going to do, take him out, you're going to use Portier Crash by Minoko. Then you're going to skip to Martel, and then she's going to use Stendhal. The reason you're not using Last Chance, you'll find out in a minute. Because when you beat him, 3 ballet enemies spawn. And I want to have her free aim ready to shoot them. So yes, who's going to die and spawn 3 ballet enemies? They're pulling the strings from behind. Yes, there they are. Shoot them in the head. That's it, and that's the boss defeated. Easy one. 1 million experience and a few weapons. And don't forget, yes, I almost ran in the opposite direction. Yes, make sure after you beat the boss to get his journal entry behind him. Journal Expedition 46. Yeah, not many more to go, journal entries. Or records for that matter. I do actually get a record trophy before we collect the final one. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if that's due to perhaps a missable one somewhere. And so they let you get one many as kind of like a just like a safe thing in case you do miss a missable one. I'm not quite sure, but yes, we do get the record trophy before we get the final one. We get it on 32, I believe. But yes, once you've done that, guys, you've got a journal entry. Come over to the flag, go back to the continent, and you'll trigger this cutscene with Lune. After this, you'll be back at camp. We're going to talk to her one more time, spend time with her, much to the displeasure of the others because they'll be getting jealous. And that'll put us up to rank 7, and we'll get relationship level max, and a new gradient attack, skybreak, and max relationship at level 7. Yeah, you'll also get a record, Lune. Yes, you'll get a record, there it is, Lune. Her favourite music. Right, and talk to her one more time and spend time with her. Yeah, so after this, we're just going to interrupt the campfire one more time and go to sleep. It's been a rough day, guys, and you've earned it. Yeah, so after this, we're going to head into the painting workshop, complete the quest there, get another trophy. The painting workshop, once you complete the quest, what we have to do actually, there's 3 painting workshops, right? One of them you get shape of the beast, light of the beast, and colour of the beast. Now once you've got all 3, you can go to the end of any workshop and engage a boss. But it doesn't matter what workshop, the boss can actually be fought in any one. Yeah, you can fight the boss in any one. But we're going to be doing this one, of course, because it's one we're going to get the final beast item. So once back outside, guys, we've got Lune up to max rank and got a trophy. Yes, we're going to come over to the north, to this island. Going to the beach on its north side, you'll find some Kramer. And then from there, we're going to fly southeast shortly to this island. And you're going to come to like a raised kind of clearing. On there, you'll find another pictose effective support. Yes, grab that pictose effective support. And then fly south to a small rock floating in the sky and enter the painting workshop. Right, so in here, we're just going to make our way down to the faceless boy. Yeah, he's going to give us the 3rd and final item for this quest. Yes, shape of the beast. Of course, make sure you tell them that you want it, or we will. Yeah, make sure you choose top option, we will. you'll get shape of the beast, and we should have every single one. Like I said, it should be 3 beast items. So once we've got our third item, now we're going to make our way to the bottom for once. Because normally we actually jumped off to spawn back at the top and then exit. But now we've got all 3 items, we want to go down to the bottom. Like I say, you can do this in any canvas, any painting workshop. So once down here, you want to interact with the lamp master statue at the front and place all 3 beast items. You have to interact with it 3 times to place them all. Yeah, so all 3: shape of the beast, light of the beast, and the colour of the beast. That's it. Next up, come over to this flag, just activate it. And now we're going to go to the back. Now we've brought colour back to the workshop. Now you can enter the boss arena at the back. Right, and you're going to engage the lamp master. So very easy to kill. Just skip Monoko, then use Last Chance and Stendhal. Then once you beat him, you'll get a trophy. You'll also upgrade to Pictose at Death's Door. You'll get upgraded to level 30. And Energizing Attack as well will get upgraded. So like I say, skip Monoko guys, then use Last Chance and Stendhal as L. That's it, that should take quick work of him. That's it, Nora at blank, another trophy out of the way. Yeah, pass the turn along to our strongest member, and yes, that's what you'll get. Then Pictose upgrades. So next up, come back across, talk to the faceless boy on the left, because doing so will get you a perfect chroma catalyst. That's it, give him the good news, Lamp Master is no more. And you didn't see, but he does give you a perfect chroma catalyst when you talk to him afterwards. Go for the exit nearby guys to get back to the world map. Now from here, oh yes, we've got another Gestro Beach minigame coming up. Yes, come south and then come down here to this nearby beach. This one's actually quite easy. It's probably one of the easiest minigames. Probably easier than volleyball. Yeah, this one should probably have been the first, because it's like the easiest one. But yeah, talk with him. You need to get gold in here as well. You need to get gold. To get gold, you have to complete it in 38 seconds. And there's not really many tips I can give you. You've got to make sure you don't miss any jumps, of course. If you make any mistakes, you're not going to complete it in time. But like I say, it's quite easy anyway. So if you do make any mistakes, it'll probably be like silly mistakes, which you'll probably kick yourself about. The only tip I can give you is at the end here, go right. There's 2 paths, go right because it's quicker. That's it. Take the right path, that's it. Quickly jump over here, and that's it. Did it in 36 seconds, and that should get you every reward because all the rewards stack on that one. Like I say, make sure you get gold. You get 3 rewards. Swimsuit 2, Grandiose Chroma Catalyst, and a Resplendent Chroma Catalyst. Once on them, come outside. Yes, and from here, we're going to go east along the same beach. And just near you get to the eastern edge, you'll find a paint spike near some enemies. Beneath that paint spike will be some chroma. Yep, grab the chroma from beneath. Then you'll fly up this island to the east a bit further along in the water. That's it with the red trees. And this will be the Sinister Cave. This is going to be the final area we're going to be clearing out before we end this video. Yes, there's one enemy in here, a chroma enemy. And it's quite a dark area, but we do get a record here. Yes, you do actually have to come in here to get a record. So let's get our first flag. Yep, and as we go forward, you want to keep to the left, and that'll take you to the first item. Yeah, it's quite a dark area, so the best way to get around, just follow my instructions. Go forward, but keep following the left wall, and that'll take you straight to the first item. So you come to like this middle area, it's like a junction, go left, like I say, keep to the left wall, keep going forward, you'll come to along the side path, it's got like a loop to it, just follow the loop, and there it is. I mean, I did go right there, but it just looped back around. Yes, you'll get that weapon. If you already got a weapon, you'll get chroma instead. Now go back to the junction, but again, keep left. That's it. Ignore that merchant in the middle for the time being. You can't reach him yet. Yes, you keep left. You'll eventually pass a grapple point above your head. We're going to leave it for the time being. Yeah, so keep left, there it is, that grapple point. If you see a grapple point, you know you're on the right path. So go straight past it, and then at the end here, guys, you'll find a chroma enemy. Yep, he's here trying to pluck some flowers for his beloved Patank. Guys, so chromatic Chilia. We're going to skip Minoko and beat him with just a basic Stendhal. That's it, didn't even have to get out of bed for that one. But yes, once taking him out, yes, you get a new weapon. We're going to drop down nearby, and then from here we're going to go left again, following the left wall to get back to a grapple point. Back at grapple point, we're going to use it this time to grapple upwards. Then you want to turn around and use the other grapple point. Go along this path, and you'll get to a fork. You can either drop down to the merchant below, or go left to another path. You want to drop down to merchant below, just be careful you do not roll off. Remember, if you keep spamming attack, you will not roll too far. And get that weapon in front of the merchant. Yes, but our merchant's actually out of service. It's deceiving. So when you first come in here, you think, wow, a brand new merchant in the middle. But you can't actually buy anything from him. Right, but once you've got a weapon in front of him, you want to grapple back up. Just go north, but keep left, and you'll go back to grapple point. Go back to where you drop down to the merchant, but this time go left. And that's where we're going to get the record. So go left, follow this path to the end, and you'll find a very small hole in the middle of the floor right at the end. Now when you drop down here, keep pressing attack, because if not, you might roll off, like so. Yeah, you might roll off. And grab that record, Nocturne pour Lumiere. So once you've got the record, go back out to a map, guys, and that'll be it for part 27. 2 more parts to go. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you on part 28 tomorrow. Like I say, make sure you got that record before we end this video. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.